Okay, so if nobody interrupts me, I'm going to try to do a couple of little things that this little lady right here did wrong. But to be fair, she had a couple of little drinks. This is from North Carolina, Fort Worth. All right, I love her. She's blunt also, and the whole entire time she's recording, you know, she's talking, walking through, and then standing up. So there's not like you hear cricket sounds. She's always moving forward, and when she sees something out wrong, a lot of times she calls it out. Let him go, and all that. So I truly love her, and I love her for bringing this up because I would have never seen this, as far as I know. And I may see it sometime in the future or whatever, but we'll. I'm gonna use this as a learning video, and I did go through it once, and so I may miss some spots on this. All right. I'm not an attorney, nor claim to be an attorney, so just take it as you wish, right? I never, look just straight forward. I always look around me, because there's outside forces who want to commit harm upon me, and I want to be able to protect myself by any means necessary. All right?
This is Yesenia Garcia. She was charged with a DUI and a hit and run. And even though she had proof of innocence, the Scottsdale interrogators still fixated on her. So let me tell you how this happened. Yesenia and her friends were having a great time when something nefarious was going on outside. Some random dude just jumps on her car and decides to jump on the windshield. And then he just runs away. So Yesenia's car looked kind of like this when they got back to it. And by sheer bad luck, something happened just 0.3 miles away from her car at about the same time. You guessed it. It was a hit and run. And guess who they were going to blame for that hit and run? They saw that window, they didn't believe her, and bam, she was going to go down. Yesenia started catching on when all she was doing was reporting vandalism, and this guy starts questioning her about other things and denies her a lawyer. Check this out.
I told him, I was like, oh my god, no, what the hell, are you serious? And then I'm like, look, the cops are right there. Should we tell them? And he's like, yeah, hold on. And then he went to go get you guys.
So when you got back here, you saw your car, and then you saw us, and you went to us, you never got in your car?
No.
Okay.
That's what's going to ask. Okay. Yesenia, is that your name? Is Yesenia?
Yes.
Okay, now. So my name is Officer Roberson, and I'm with the traffic unit. I'm here to assist with the investigation. I've got some bits and pieces of what's been said.
Yeah.
So you correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. I've been told that you and your boyfriend were at a club. You came back, got your car like this, contacted the police who were already in the area.
Yeah.
Is that right? And I just heard you tell Sergeant right here that you didn't get in your car.
No, not at all. We saw the lights.
Okay.
And so I'm like, well, should we tell the cops? And then that's when my boyfriend's like, yes.
All right.
And then he went to go get them.
Okay. All right. So, and where did you come from? High Five, did you walk from? Okay. And, your boyfriend has the keys, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was getting my cigarettes.
Sure. Does anybody else have keys to the car?
No.
Just you, but not your boyfriend?
Yes.
All right.
He had a bigger pocket, so I told him, can you carry the keys?
Right. And when you came over here and found your car like this, where were you about to go?
They didn't do this last time.
Yeah.
All right. And how long were you at High Five?
Probably an hour or so.
What time did you leave High Five?
We left there probably like maybe 15 minutes ago, and then when we got here, we saw the car, we saw saw the lights, and then I told her. That's when I told her.
So from the time that you found the vehicle in its condition
Yes.
to the time you were contacted an officer,
Okay, so at this point right here, right now, as far as I'm aware of, she's not suspected of any other crime. Alright, so what she's doing is making a claim on some damages on a car, and if you're making a claim, you kind of need to speak of what's all going on, right? But she has no knowledge, and this is the reason why you don't speak to cops, because you don't know what is in their minds whatsoever. Okay? But since she's making a claim, she's under the influence, LOL, of they're there to help her on her claim.
how many minutes went by?
When we contacted an
Yeah, from the time that you got out here and found your car this way to the time you spoke to an officer, how much time went by?
like 4 minutes.
4 minutes, okay.
Because the officers were like 4 cars down.
Okay.
We saw
And
the light.
sure.
So
So how much?
we went to
How
go
long
back.
have you been here before I arrived to talk to you? How long have you been?
Like 30, 40 minutes.
35 minutes. Okay. So, over the course of this evening, how much alcohol would you say you consumed?
Probably three drinks at High Five.
3 drinks? Okay. Do you know what kind of drinks they were?
Okay, at this point, and I could be wrong, she seems a little worrisome of what these cops are actually doing now. Now, since she's got this feeling, it's probably when the good time is to shut up, right? But she, again, you know, she may have had a couple, I don't know, but she's still thinking they are there to help her on her claim and don't have any knowledge of what happened down the road.
Vodka soda, and then vodka soda, and then I had a Captain and Sprite.
Okay, so how many vodka sodas?
2. And
Okay,
then
and one Captain Sprite?
Yes.
Alright. And what time did you first, or begin drinking your very first beverage, alcoholic beverage? What time did you start drinking your vodkas or Captain?
Got here probably like an hour and a half ago.
Fair enough. And although you just told me how long ago you got here, that doesn't tell me what time you started drinking your first.
Yeah, that when we got here.
Okay, I didn't know
At the bar.
that. It could be, for all I know, it could be an hour after you got here. I don't know. I wasn't here. That's why I'm asking. So as soon as you got here, an hour and a half ago,
Yes.
you had your first drink.
Yeah.
Okay. And what time do you think it is right now?
I have no idea. Probably 9:30.
What time did you finish your last drink?
I wasn't looking at the watch.
Okay, well, how long did it take, do you think, to consume the alcoholic beverages?
Am I being detained?
Yes, you already did.
Okay. Can I get a lawyer?
No, you're not entitled to one. You're under investigation.
You want to get this taped off?
I need to get a lawyer. Why? I didn't do anything.
Ma'am,
No, we'll back up. We'll back up. No, I can see the ball. Why am I not entitled to a lawyer, sir?
because you're not in custody and you're under investigation. That's
Always remember this, y'all. Especially some people that's been new on this video things, right? You can ask and keep your mouth shut for attorney even when they do a consent talking to you. Alright? From the time they show up to you, as soon as you bring up attorney, zip it. Zip it, zip it, zip it. From that minute on. Alright? Don't listen to the cops. They are trained to lie. And we'll proceed forward on this. But at this particular moment, she's questioning everything, which she should do, right? So she was doing that correctly.
Okay, so if I'm in custody and under
I told you not in custody, but you are under investigation.
okay, so then I'm not detained.
Yeah, you are detained. Just not arrested.
Okay, so I was with them at
Who then? Anyway, go on. So you finished your third drink about an hour and how long ago did you finish your last drink then?
like 30, 40 minutes ago.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. So she knew there was something wrong, and she decided to still be friendly and help out on this investigation. All right, but you can tell in her mind, even previous from that, this is getting a little ridiculous. And before the cops even told her that she was detained, she asked them if they were detained. That's when she found out she was detained, right? But the cops detained her right from the beginning. They just didn't let her know, because they're legally allowed to lie. And then they are legally allowed to lie, so you don't need an attorney because you're not arrested. Question is, when do you need an attorney? Anytime they're asking you any questions, period. Oops. For on average people.
If you're gonna question,
Can we move further east? Yeah. Thanks. Now, having said that, ma'am, silly question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. You sure you didn't consume any alcohol after coming over here and finding your car this way, correct?
am I sure I what?
You surely did not consume any alcohol after you came over here and found your car the way it is.
We got here, we went to Hi-Fi, that's when I had the drinks that I just told you. We were coming here to get my cigarettes.
Okay.
That's when I saw my car, we saw the lights. I told my boyfriend, should we tell the cops? And he said, yes. And he went to go get you guys.
Fair enough. So when you went to what? Hi-Fi, when you got here tonight, where did you park the car?
Here.
So it hasn't moved.
No, that was the same spot.
Same spot. All right. Okay, tell you what. As long as you're standing up, good time anyway.
Okay. So, unfortunately, on this situation right here, they do actually have a legit suspicious. There's a hit and run, and their windows damaged in. Okay? So they do have a legit reason to suspect. Okay? And everything was just in the right amount of time against her. Right? And if I was a cop, that would be suspicious, and that would give me proper cause to do what the officer is actually doing. Okay? And they should do way more investigations than they are doing, right? But they just automatically assumed she's guilty, and they're just too lazy to work for the investigation. They just think this is open and closed. But they actually do have a legit reason to detain her.
What's your face real quick? I'm going to ask you a couple of things. Okay. Do you have any recent head injuries?
Now, Sergeant Steele is going to tell her her car was involved in a hit and run
You
after.
were in contact with any kind of corrective eyewear?
No, sir.
All right. Have you taken any prescription
No,
or
sir.
over-the-counter medications today or tonight?
No, sir.
Any illegal drugs?
No, sir.
Do you have any current problems in the inner ear, such as an inner ear infection?
No.
All right. Sergeant Steele, can I have a minor
Okay, for me, and it may change if I'm stuck in this situation, but for me, every question you ask, I don't understand the question. Do you take any prescription pills? I don't understand the question. Do you have an earache? I don't understand the question.
option to speak with you, 1013?
Yeah.
Or somebody?
Miss, I'm sorry, I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong again.
So, Jesse.
Jesse, do you mind just having a seat right here real quick? I was speaking to my partner. Then a hit and run collision where a pedestrian was hit. And don't make faces like you don't know what I'm talking, but listen to me.
Oh my God,
Listen
okay.
to me. Leaving the scene of an injury accident is a felony. This isn't my first day. I know that you were driving and you were worried about it because you're drinking. If you continue.
Okay, cops do this, right? He did not know. He assumes. He's speculating. But he has no facts to back up that she's lying whatsoever. And they do this to try to get some type of confessions from anyone, anywhere, anyhow.
To get my cigarettes. You can ask the Hi-Fi security guard. Like,
Then how did your car have damage on your
I have
windshield?
no idea.
Okay.
I have
If you
no
listen
idea.
to me, because of the nature of the incident and the injuries, if you continue to say we don't know that you're driving and you don't know what happened to your car, we're going to do DNA tests and all sorts of other
Absolutely,
things to
yes.
the car, and it's going to show that you were in the driver's seat. Chance to be honest with this, we're pulling the cameras and we're pulling the camera.
Absolutely not. Quit agreeing to their terms. Of course, in this situation here, y'all, this is a catchy area.
And we're pulling the cameras and we're bringing a witness over that saw the car driving.
Okay.
It's a crime to provide false information to law enforcement. So
Okay.
I'm giving you now. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
So let me tell you this before. The person that was hit assaulted somebody
Okay.
and was running. I know she's concerned because she's been drinking. Normally, when it's a hit and run involving injury, it's a felony.
And I'm telling you, I need you guys collectively to believe me and understand we are not lying to you.
The vehicle just hit a person.
This vehicle did not just hit a person. Listen,
Listen.
please listen to me.
I'm not.
This vehicle hit a person. This vehicle did not hit a person. All right? Again, they're not doing their investigation properly. But again, the cops have every suspicious about this, right? So they do, and I'm not for or against cops. I'm just saying in this particular incident, they do have it.
I'm gonna listen to you because you're lying to me. We identify the driver, and she listen to me, and she continues to lie, and then you are not truthful. Just
See, now he's lying and saying we identified them. No, you didn't. That's why I said, no, you didn't.
listen to me. You are putting yourself in. I already know she was driving. I'm not stupid. We have witnesses and we have cameras. I'm trying to help protect you guys now because now you're lying to us, and she is lying to us.
So you're telling me you refuse to believe us. You're telling me I'm lying to you.
Yes.
And I'm telling you the complete truth. I'm telling you, how am I lying to you? Tell me how I'm lying to you.
This vehicle hit a pedestrian.
No, it did not. No, it did not.
And you wonder how you're lying to me.
Show your
I
transaction.
don't need to see the transactions.
Why? Why? Because it validates my truth.
Here's something else that validates the truth. This is
Why? Because it validates the truth? Called him out on that. Oh, come on, get out of the way. There we go.
And then at the jail, Yesenia was sent out
further
by
violated.
Sergeant Steele to
She
look
was
for
not allowed to
footage.
see the warrant that was used
Well,
to
they
draw
were only
blood.
looking for
She was
footage
made
that
to
proved
strip
guilt.
naked and
This
have her
one
clothes
proved
examined.
innocence because her part
Now,
not
and she was
the entire
innocent this
time.
whole time. There's no
This
need
video
to
was
be
brought to
people that are in
Sergeant
jail.
Steele's attention before Yesenia went to jail. It was mentioned in the police report as video review was inconclusive to show if the vehicle had left and come back or remained there the entire time based on the constant pan of the camera. That's another lie because this camera panned every 30 seconds and in each frame, that car was still there. It never left the park.
talking now.
He also misses her vein and then blames her.
See, you made me miss by moving.
I had cooperated. I had done everything that they asked me to. I guess the fact that they just wouldn't check the cameras.
Several days after her arrest, Yessie hired a defense attorney who tracked down his own copy of the video and sent police a timestamped version. That's when Scottsdale dropped the charges. But the damage was done because the morning after her arrest, her mugshot already on the news and all over the internet. Even the New York Daily News. Yessie filed a lawsuit in late May, but she's dropping the suit. Attorneys tell her because of qualified immunity, it will be too difficult to hold the officers accountable.
Now, to be all fair and honest on that, because of qualified immunity, it would be too hard to hold them accountable because everything kind of messed up. However, this is the reason why we are against qualified immunity. They did not follow the investigation. They brought up cameras. They did this. They did that. And yet, nobody checked up on the camera. It took their attorney to get the camera. The cops was there. Why did they not look at it? Because they were so determined to hang her. Okay? Number 2. How come they didn't blame the boyfriend from driving? Why was it her? How come it wasn't him? He's the one that had the keys. Huh? Now, I'm not saying that would be right to blame him or her, but I'm just saying. He has the keys, but yet they still went after her. Why? This is Diesel for We the People News, y'all. Bye.